and welcome back to my channel. And today, in lieu of doing a monthly favorites for the month of December, I'm going to do the top 7 of 2017 best eyeshadow palettes in my opinion. I'm also going to be doing a top 7 worst as well as top 7 overall products, not including eyeshadow palettes, because if I did eyeshadow palettes and normal products, it would just be way too long, and there are enough wonderful eyeshadow palettes to merit a video on their own. So let's just get into the best top 7 eyeshadow palettes of 2017. Now, 2017 brought us a lot of different things, some good, some not so good, but one thing that it brought us definitely was a lot of warm tones. And I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay Naked Heat. Now, overall, this palette is absolutely gorgeous to look at. We see all these beautiful, warm, whatever tones that the modern Renaissance started and everyone just joined the bandwagon. I think this palette is absolutely stunning. I love the quality of it. I think that it is the best naked palette from Urban Decay. The quality and the color selection, and oftentimes with these warm palettes, even though you can't necessarily get, the most variety of looks, I do absolutely love these. The shimmers are absolutely beautiful, and this palette is definitely what I consider a best of 2017. Continuing on with warm tones is the Tartelette Toasted. I have a review on this. Any palettes that I have a review on, I will leave linked down below for you guys. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. I do love the Urban Decay Naked Heat, and even though you get less variety in this palette, the shades that you do get, the quality is phenomenal. These are buttery smooth, they blend like a dream. The shimmers are amazing. If Tarte's palettes all had the formula of these shades, I would be a Tarte fan until I die. This palette completely blew me away, and I absolutely love it, and this has reignited my flame and hope to try more from Tarte. Now let's get something that was released a bit earlier in the year, and that is the Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette. This received so much. I just dug my nail into the blue shade. You see that? You see that? You see the blue? Ah, so sad. That's what you get when you wear fake long nails. But this palette received so much controversy, so many people being like, oh, it's not pastel, it's la 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 la. I'm just like, it's beautiful. It is my aesthetic. This palette, I wish that they would make this ding dang thing permanent because it is absolutely amazing. This is a super simple, I can take any of these shades and then darken it up with this beautiful gray shade and then use this as a highlight, and I am done. I have a beautiful, simple, and yet thought out, colorful look. The shades blend amazingly. See how many times I can say beautiful and amazing in this video. But I do just absolutely love this palette. The quality is phenomenal, and even though all the people anti-hauling it, all the whatever it got, for me, this is definitely a best. Another all matte palette that won my heart this year, and what I am wearing on my peepers today, is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. Sort of like the Tartelette Toasted. If Too Faced put the effort and the quality that they put into this palette, into all of their palettes, we wouldn't have any scandals anymore. It would be smooth sailing. You open it up and this is what this bad boy looks like. I just love this palette. I mean, I love the color selection. I knew I wanted it when it was teased, and I was like, oh, I love the Sweet Peach palette. I need to get me some peachy mattes. But I was totally floored by just the straight up buttery pigmentation, blendability. Everything on this palette is just so good. They are smooth and pigmented and blend effortlessly. This palette is like a one and done. I don't have to worry about my eyeshadow. I know it is going to turn out great, and I love the color selection in here. The packaging is beautiful, and let's be honest, Too Faced has had quite a lot of duds. Stick around for the worst of. You guys probably saw this one coming. This is my Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette. This is everything that I wanted from a Kat Von D palette. The aesthetic, the quality, the shades, everything. One thing that I did find kind of funny is I got it. I mean, well, obviously, you know I like my bright shades for like the Sinner side, but I think I actually really like the Saint side more. It's just so beautiful. I love the color selection. This is nice, but this side I think is just a little bit more cohesive. It is a beautiful palette. The packaging alone is absolutely amazing. As you guys know, I'll be buying Kat Von D holiday releases as long as she is making them. This is a beautiful bad boy. The quality is beautiful, and it is just stunning and a true gorgeous collector's piece that I'll honestly probably never get rid of just because it's so gorgeous. A surprising love for me in 2017 is the Tarte, I always say this wrong, Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. Oh, they need to like chill with these names. But this is a palette that I actually anti-hauled and had absolutely no intention of getting. And then a YouTuber that I really trust was talking about how good she thought it was. And I was like, I really trust her opinion. So I got it. And I absolutely love this ding dang thing. I love the fact that I have everything that I need for doing my cosplay and my vampire looks. I have my eyeshadows, my highlighting. I can use these shades as brow colors. I've got my contours, everything in one nice compact palette. And the formula is also, once again, like the Tartelette Toasted. If Tarte had a consistent formula like this or the Tartelette Toasted, I would be the biggest fan in the world, but they don't, and so it's a lot of times hit or miss for me. But this bad boy was definitely a hit. I think it is phenomenal. It is very user-friendly. The quality is amazing, and I love taking this one with me. She stays with mama all the time. And then last but not least, one of the newest to my collection is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. Now, we did discuss in my review how I hate how this thing gets all kinds of fingerprinting on it because I'm anal about keeping my makeup clean, but the palette itself is absolutely stunning. Out of all the holiday releases that Too Faced did this year, the Clover palette, their usual holiday releases, and the white chocolate bar, this one is by far the best. These mattes alone right here are just very consistent with the formula in the Peachy mattes, and then the shimmers are absolutely beautiful. And as I talked about in my review video, I really appreciated the fact that even though this is a all glimmer, shimmer, metallic glitter palette, they kept the colorful shades to a minimum, like the pink, the purple, and the green, and everything else is fairly neutral. Oh wait, and the silver, I guess that's, I don't know if that's a neutral or not, it's a metal color. But they kept it very user-friendly, because if it were all crazy pink, purple, blue, green colors, it'd be a little, but because they have all these neutral colors, it's just so well thought out and is very user-friendly and cohesive, and I just absolutely love this palette. I think Too Faced finally hit the mark on a palette, and if they just keep trying to make consistent things, it would be so much better. Alright guys, definitely let me know down in the comments below what your favorite eyeshadow palette of 2017 was, and guess down below what you think my least favorite top 7 will be in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!